welcome to tonight's episode of WinStuff. I'm your announcer, Hunter Purvis, and for tonight's contestants, we have some beautiful ladies from Elon Local News. How are you guys doing tonight?
Good, we're doing good.
Yeah. Are there a lot of rivalries, and is there some competitiveness here that I should be worried about, or what are we thinking?
Friendships might end tonight.
Oh yeah,
Friendships
are on the line, definitely.
Are going to end.
It's gotten real.
Sounds intense. Well, let me introduce our wonderful host, Emily Herring. How are you doing, Emily?
I'm doing great. I'm a little nervous now. I don't want to break up any bonds.
I know. I'm afraid that maybe these questions are going to be like the beginning of the end for your.
Nice theme game from all of you. Was
Harry
that a
Potter.
Harry Potter reference? Okay.
All right. Well, I'm going to head out. All right. I'll see you guys second round. Emily, have fun. You guys, good luck.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. So, I'm excited. You guys excited?
We're excited.
Ready.
All right. So first thing we're going to do is introduce you guys to our audience. So first we've got Brennan. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
So I want to ask you, because you guys are part of Elon Local News, which is Elon's news network, what is your favorite story that you've worked on for the show?
My favorite story? Oh my gosh, there's been a ton. We worked on that 125 anniversary
Oh my
show,
goodness.
and that was awesome. And that was
so
just a
good.
really good team bonding experience. But I think personal story, I got to go to the Gibsonville Cruise-In, just up the road, and they have old-fashioned cars come driving in, and I got to meet a race car national champion from the 60s, I think.
Holy cow.
So got to sit in his 1969 Camaro. It was a good experience.
That is awesome.
Rev the engine a little bit.
You got to rev the engine of the 60. Okay, that's way cool. I'm real jealous. Well, awesome. So our next contestant is Audrey. How are you, Audrey?
I'm good, thanks. How about you?
I'm doing well. So my question for you is, what is the funniest thing that has happened behind the scenes of Elon Local News?
Okay, at literally the first time I ever went to Elon Local News, they're like, the new kids can just stand by and watch. And literally someone ran in from outside and goes, a bird pooped on my jacket. And then they turned to us and went, that's the news. And walked away. And
That's
I was
the news.
starstruck. Yeah.
Breaking news of Elon. Bird poops on jacket.
It happens.
There it is.
Live news, guys.
Oh my goodness. It's a small school. So our final contestant is Paige. How are you, Paige?
I'm good, thank you.
So let's think of a good question for you. What is the strangest story that you think Elon Local News has ever broadcasted?
Oh, well, I'm a freshman, so I've only been here for a little bit.
Okay.
Any help, guys? I don't know.
Well, we're covering the indecent exposure.
Oh,
incident.
yeah, that's
that
an
is
interesting
funny.
story.
So
That's a weird one.
They caught him, thank goodness.
Yeah.
No more flashers at Elon.
Yeah. So
For now.
sorry that
Close
answer
call.
Is that some foreshadowing? Lock your doors, everybody. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Don't approach any scary cars. So the way the show works, I'm just going to keep giving warnings to the camera as we go on. The way the show works, it's just pop culture questions about movies, music, and TV. So usually it's the person who answered the last question that will get to pick the next one. For now, I'm just going to pick Brennan because she's closest to me, but you get to pick from 3 categories. They're all kind of fun, punny, kind of give a hint to the answer. You pick one of the categories, I'll read the question, and all 3 of you can buzz in for the answer. Just try to make sure that I can finish the question first because sometimes there's a twist at the end. Ooh. So let's get started. Brennan, would you like Karen Smith, Can They Twerk It Out, or Spoilers?
Can they twerk it out?
That's my choice as
Without
well.
a doubt.
This Blurred Lines artist and his wife, Paula Patton, recently separated after 8 years of marriage. All the thumbs were on it. Audrey.
Robin Thicke.
It is Robin Thicke, and what a surprise. Not. All right, Audrey, you have the first point. How does it feel?
Oh, feels pretty good. I'm calming down a little bit.
You're on a high. You're king of the hill. All right, so you get to pick the next one. Would you like Karen Smith, Look at Him Now, or Spoilers?
Ooh, spoilers.
Okay, this ABC Family show has gotten a lot of backlash from fans after it was revealed that a character was simply stalking these 4 girls to write a crime novel. Paige.
Pretty Little Liars.
It is Pretty Little Liars.
I don't even watch the show.
Don't even watch the show. It's all about the 4 girls and the crime novel and it's some drama. Well, all right, Paige and Audrey have 1 point. Brendan, you have 0.
Okay. I'm getting a little nervous.
It's going to be okay. This is question 3, so you're good. Paige, would you like Karen Smith, Look at Him Now, or Baby Mama?
I'm going to go with Karen Smith.
Okay,
like the
this
reference.
Mamma Mia and Dear John actress is set to star in Ted 2. Audrey.
Amanda Seyfried.
You guys must be like a split second apart because I see all your thumbs
already.
So like the look on your faces is like, I know.
We've been practicing.
You've been practicing, just sitting in your rooms like,
Pen clicker.
yeah, working on the reflexes. Well, Audrey's in the lead again, and you get to pick the next one. Would you like? I feel like the lights should go down.
I'm ready.
The hills aren't alive. Look at him now, or Baby Mama.
Look at him now.
Okay, which artist known for his songs Forever and Kiss Kiss is finally releasing his newest album entitled X? Brennan.
Chris Brown.
It is Chris Brown. I feel like we should all answer these questions in that fashion. So Brennan, you have your first point. Woo! Would you like The Hills Aren't Alive, She Kissed a Girl, or Baby Mama?
Baby Mama.
Okay, what Jersey Shore star is reportedly expecting her second child with fiance Johnny Laval?
Nicole
She
Schnitty-Paluzzi.
Thank you for the whole name.
I thought we
I
were
can
such a
tell you're a
buzz
Jersey
until
Shore
after the
fan.
question was read, Brennan.
Yeah.
That is the rule. Sometimes you get a little excited.
Oh, okay.
Brennan's a little
Does that count
overzealous.
then?
It can be. It does count. You have
Okay.
two points.
I'm just saying, girl.
Whatever.
And you get to pick the next one. Would you like The Hills Aren't Alive, She Kissed a Girl, or PETA?
PETA is my favorite character on the Hunger Games.
I think it's PETA, like People for the Ethical Treatment
Oh.
of Animals.
Okay.
I don't know. Is it pronounced that way? I don't
After
know.
PETA, I would have guessed PETA bread, but that's the third reference.
PETA from the Hunger Games.
That's awesome.
Would you like that
Perfect.
one? Is that your?
Yes, I'll pick PETA.
All right. Which Keeping Up with the Kardashians star recently rocked a faux fur coat with red writing on it for animal rights?
Oh, I just cheated. Like I just told you not to. I think it's Khloe Kardashian.
It is Khloe Kardashian. Thank goodness for Khloe Kardashian repping the animal rights. All right, so it's all tied up. You guys all have 2 points. This is a very even game. Whoa, it's gonna get intense. Paige, would you like? The Hills Aren't Alive, She Kissed a Girl, or Netflix?
Ooh, I'm gonna go Netflix.
Okay, this hit Netflix series recently released its 2nd season for fans on Valentine's Day.
Orange is the New Black?
It is not Orange is the New Black. Okay, that was Paige.
Okay, House of Cards.
It is House of Cards.
I don't want
So
to
many
read
good things
these
about
shows.
I know.
That was intense. Sorry about that. All right, so we have time for one more question, and Paige, it's you. Would you like The Hills Aren't Alive, She Kissed a Girl, or Every Night Live?
Ooh, Every Night Live.
Okay, what SNL Weekend Update alumni recently began his new gig as a late night talk show host? Audrey.
Seth Meyers.
It is Seth Meyers. You guys are on it with the buzzers. This is intense. All right, so we actually do have time for one more question. If you keep it quick.
I was ready.
All right, so Audrey, you have 3 points. Would you like The Hills Aren't Alive, She Kissed a Girl, or Mesh Tank Tops?
I can't say no to mesh tank top.
Neither can I. This writer, creator, and star of HBO's Girls was recently announced to be an upcoming host of Saturday Night Live. Good.
We all
grief.
cheated.
Tell me.
Lena Dunham.
It is Lena Dunham. And with that, that is the end of our first round, so stick with us. We'll be right back with more WinStuff.
Wow, these are really good.
You act surprised. Practice makes perfect.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
So what you want to do is, have you already enrolled? You're doing fine.
What did that just do?
Select the drop-down menu again. To
Wait.
site, you're already enrolled. Example here, so don't panic. You're ready to make your payment. Submit. There it is.
Oh my God! I really can't believe it. That's awesome.
Good for you.
Welcome back to WinStuff, everybody. We are here with Elon Local News, and it is an intense game. How are you guys feeling?
I'm feeling great.
You
I'm a little
proceeded
nervous.
this
I'm not
game.
used to being in last place.
Oh, well, you'll catch up quick. There's plenty of show left. You preceded this show with saying that you might not be friends. How are we feeling about the relationships in the room?
It's a little tense over here.
It's a little tense. Good thing there's some space in between the three of you. All right, so we're going to keep going. I will start with Brennan again, kind of give her a redemption for being in last place. You get to pick the next category. Would you like The Hills Aren't Alive, She Kissed a Girl, or Animation Domination?
She kissed a girl.
Okay, during a concert on her Bangers tour, Miley Cyrus kissed what other famous artist? Who was in the audience, Brennan?
Katy Perry.
It is Katy Perry. Whoa. Oh. All right, so Brennan, now you have 3 points. You're caught up with Audrey. Paige is still in the lead with 4. 1 point off. Pressure. All right, Brennan, you get to pick. Would you like The Hills Aren't Alive, Old Lady Tunes, or Animation Domination?
Old lady tunes.
Okay, a newly dropped rap single, Senile, features what female rapper? Nobody. I saw
Wait,
the
let me
look on
think.
your faces.
I'm just gonna make a guess. Betty White?
No.
Wait,
Betty White? Is she a female rapper?
No,
Is
but
that
she's
how-
definitely
She's
senile.
actually seen her resume.
I guess.
You go for it,
Nicki
Paige.
Minaj?
It is Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj, Betty White, same
Same idea.
idea.
They're like twins.
Couldn't you see her doing something?
I feel
yeah,
like Betty
totally.
White would
She would.
definitely
No, it's a
rap.
bad
She would.
guess.
Especially for a single called Senile. She would. All right, so Paige, you have 5 points. You're 2 points in the lead. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna give a blow by blow of how many points you have because this is exciting. Paige, would you like The Hills Aren't Alive, Teen Royalty, or Animation Domination?
Animation domination.
All right, let's do it. This animated show featuring 3 female characters only has 1 female voice actress. This is an interesting little entertainment tidbit. Anybody want to wager a guess?
I'm gonna let you have this one, Brennan.
There you go, Brennan. You can pass it
We
over.
don't lose points, right?
No, give it a guess. Tell me.
The Powderpuff Girls.
No.
Oh, that's a good guess.
That was a good guess.
That was a good guess. I think it's a more recent animated show, and I think it's for adults. Question mark. It's called Bob's Burgers. I don't know if you guys would guess that one.
Never
but
seen
the chorus of okay.
But now we know.
So we've totally wiped out our TV category, so now we're just going to stick with movies and music. I will give this one to Paige since you're in the lead.
Okay.
You get special treatment. Would you like The Hills Aren't Alive or Teen Royalty?
Teen royalty.
Okay, which 2 artists, one known for Royals and the other for 22, recently had a girls' weekend? Brennan.
Taylor Swift and Lorde.
BFFs for life. They're so funny. They Instagram together all the time, and it's just like selfies. They're just like
does
us.
Taylor Swift
I did
not
not know
Instagram
that.
with, though?
True.
Girl,
All right,
keep
so
up.
Brennan, tell me, would you like The Hills Are Alive or She's So Quirky? I don't know why I said it like that.
I'm gonna do The Hills Aren't Alive
We've
because that's
had
been
that
up
one
there
for
for
a
a while. Yeah.
All right, Maria von Trapp, the last surviving sibling of the von Trapp family. I'm not even done.
I know, but I was ready.
Do you know what the question is?
Yes.
Okay, I guess you can see it. The movie that's based on the Von Trapp family, tell me.
Sound of Music.
It is The Sound of Music. You guys are so ready for these answers. You busted through like first sentence.
We're like reading ahead of what you're saying. We're like, we know it. Yeah.
We really want to win.
Yeah, I can tell. We're all
I'm
kind
gonna
of
block
tied
the
up.
screen with my head.
Girl.
Playing dirty. But with that, we have to wrap up our second round. Stick with us. This is really exciting.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your closet. Still no jobs, just more stuff? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed. And they're the stuff inside your stuff. Our job is to unlock those jobs. And it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover keytar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
So what you want to do is, have you already enrolled? You're doing fine.
What did that just do?
Select the drop-down menu, I guess. 15 minutes, you're all ready to roll. Example here, so don't panic. You're ready to make your payment. Submit. There it is.
Oh my God! I really can't believe I did. That's awesome.
Good for you.
Hello, and welcome back to WinStuff. Now, for round 2, we have kind of a different kind of situation. One, I'm going to be the host for the second round, so that's a little bit strange. Emily will be coming back later, don't worry. But we also have 2 different categories of questions. So instead of the music, TV, and movies, now we're going to have What Do You Know, which are going to be questions that are going to pop up here, and you're going to have to name something off of the screen. And then also we're going to have one-liners, which is from like a song, a movie, a TV show, and you need to name who it is and like what it's from. Okay, like who says it. All right, are you ready? And it's also double points. So whoever starts gets 3 in a row or something like that, you can really take off in this one. So you guys feel like you're ready?
Pressure is on.
It's on. This is the lightning round. All right. So we are going to go with Paige because you are currently leading with 5 points.
Okay.
Would you like one-liners or what do you know?
I guess I'll go with one-liners.
One-liners. All right. I never smile if I can help it. Showing one's teeth is a submission signal in primates. When someone smiles at me, all I see is a chimpanzee begging for its life.
I literally don't
Anybody?
even guess.
Wait, I don't lose points if I guess, though.
No,
right?
you do not lose points if you guess. Yeah?
What's her name? The grandmother from Downton Abbey?
It is not, no.
Sounds like something she'd say. It sounds like something she'd say.
Does anyone else have a guess? Or we want to move on to the next question?
I have no idea.
I don't even have a guess.
Yeah.
All right, well, it is Dwight Schrute from The Office.
Of course.
But
I'm
Audrey,
so off.
Audrey, for your guess, you get to choose the next one. Would you like one-liners or what do you know?
What do you know?
What do you know? All right, the question is, name one of the 5 countries that competed in the Winter Olympics for the very first time this year. Just one of them. think, countries that wouldn't normally be in the Winter Olympics. Yes.
Jamaica?
No, they made a movie about that.
I've seen the movie, I just didn't know.
Wait, no, this is never mind. I take it back. I don't want to be dumb on TV.
I know there were a bunch in South America.
Yes. What are you thinking?
Dominican Republic.
Nope.
Okay.
Anybody else? You just start naming countries. Yeah.
Cuba?
No, not Cuba.
Can I guess again?
Yeah, go for it.
Venezuela?
Venezuela is not in it. We're gonna go one more guess. Yeah.
Guatemala.
Guatemala's not in it. The 5 countries were East Timor, Paraguay, Togo, Tonga, and Zimbabwe.
Okay.
So, but Paraguay's in South America, so I thought you were onto it there. I apologize. But Brennan, you can take this one. What do you know or one-liners?
I'll do what do you know?
All right. The question is, this movie is about a Jamaican bobsled team.
Cool Running.
Cool Runnings, that is it.
The movie.
2 points to Audrey. She's now leading with 6. See, like I was saying,
Oh my gosh.
they take off. All right, Audrey, would you like what do you know or one-liners?
One-liners.
One-liners. All right. Leslie, I typed your symptoms into the thing up here, and it says you could have network connectivity problems. It's a very popular show.
I know the show, but I don't know the character.
Go for the show.
Parks and Rec?
It is Parks and Rec. Very good job.
Oh.
It's Andy Dwyer who makes that
Okay.
comment. I haven't watched that much of that show. I feel like that's something that I really need to get into, but kind of like, yeah, a bunch of other shows. All right, Paige, would you like one-liners or what do you know?
I'm going to go with what do you know?
What do you know? Alrighty. Question, what sport is being portrayed in this picture? Audrey.
Curling.
Curling, that is correct. It looks like Audrey, she paid attention to her Olympics, which is good. Or her Olympic movies. All right, so Audrey, would you like what do you know or one-liners?
What do you know?
What do you know? All right, the question is, what are the 5 colors of the Olympic rings? Brennan.
Red, yellow, black, green, and blue.
Those are the 5 colors. All right, Brennan now has 6 points, so it's 6 points for Brennan, 8 points for Audrey, and 7 points for Paige. So it's still even. You guys can really take off if anyone starts getting them. Brennan, would you like what do you know or one-liners?
What do you know?
What do you know? All right. Question, who is this man, Russia's president? Yes, Paige. Putin, that is him, Vladimir Putin. He's a very interesting man, apparently. They have like pictures of him like hunting in the savannah, tigers and stuff, apparently. That's like a joke. So, all right, Paige, would you like, which would you prefer, one-liners or what do you know?
Let's do one-liners.
One-liners, we haven't had one of those in a while. All right, there is no Dana, only Zool. It's got.
These have me stumped.
It's one of I believe Bill Murray's like most famous roles. There's a lot of Halloween costumes based off of this movie.
Oh gosh, I'm like, I think it's on the tip of my tongue.
Me too.
Jinx.
Yeah, same.
I think we're gonna have to move on to the next
Yeah,
one. It's Zool from Ghostbusters.
Oh, I wasn't gonna get that.
I love that movie.
Well, apparently not enough. Paige, we're gonna go back to you. Do you want one-liners or what do you know?
Let's do what do you know.
All right. Here we go. Question: what country is the 2018 Winter Olympics to be held in? It's this flag. Brennan.
South Korea?
South Korea, that is correct. South Korea is getting it. It's going to be great. I was actually, fun fact, born in South Korea, so that's my...
I was born in Tokyo.
Were you really? That's
Yeah.
awesome. How long did you live there?
4 months.
4 months. Okay, fair enough. No, that's like me with Korea. Like I was a baby when we moved to the States, so I can't really claim like any ancestry. Can't be president though, so that sucks. So, all right. So Brennan, would you like what do you know or one-liners?
What do you know?
All right. Question: in 2014, one portion of the torch relay took place in what odd location? It's very... Brennan?
Greece?
No, not Greece. Think outside the box.
This is the worst. I didn't even want
It's a very unusual, it's a very unearthly location. Audrey.
Space.
It took place in outer space. That is correct.
Thing. That was big.
I actually did
that
not
count
hear
with
about
the hint?
that.
I think it does.
I think
Brennan.
it does. I apologize.
does.
I have been trying to give you guys hints before. I gave you the Ghostbusters hint.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so Audrey's leading with 10 points. Paige, you have 9. Brennan, you have 8. We're moving on to just one-liners, all right? And we only have time for like 2 more questions. So Audrey, would you, here's the question, or here's the thing. The quote is, "Fly, you fools." He's on a bridge and he says, "Fly, you fools."
This is so bad.
It's a guy with a beard. It's in a movie about, it's very fantasy. Yes?
This could be really wrong. Harry Potter?
No, it is not.
He had a beard, flying. I don't know.
Does anyone else want to guess? All right, it's Gandalf from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, those are nice
That's
guesses.
like, that's like my famous line from him. All right, we have one more.
Oh god.
It's 1,000 pages, give or take a few. I'll be writing more in a week or 2. It's actually from a song. It's a very popular band.
This is really upsetting.
All right, well, it looks like doesn't look like there's any guesses. That was Paperback Writer from the Beatles.
Oh my god.
But because you guys didn't answer, I'm sorry, Audrey actually progresses to the final round with 10 points. I think this is the closest I've ever seen it, 8, 10, 9. But on the plus side, Brennan and Paige, you both get $5 gift cards to Dunkin' Donuts. Yay. So you can have fun, get your like half dozen or whatever you guys would like. And Audrey, we'll see you in the next round.
Awesome.
Stay with us.
All right, I know this isn't any fun to talk about, but we should. Okay, so who's gonna do what?
I'll pack the dead batteries.
Great.
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice.
And I'll try to get the generator going without any gas.
Oh, let's not forget the cell phones, which probably won't work.
Right.
And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
Well, I think we couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds. Stop the texts. Stop the wrecks. Visit us at stoptextsstopwrecks.org.
Welcome back to our lightning round of WinStuff. We were here with the contestants from ELN, and now we have Audrey as our final round, lightning round contestant. How are you feeling?
Feeling good. Hoping our friendships aren't ruined, though.
I hope not either. That would be very sad. Are you nervous for this, or are you excited?
Pretty nervous.
Don't be nervous. It's really easy. So here, I'll explain the rules. It's a bunch of yes or no, this or that kind of questions. You have to get 15 right in 60 seconds. The clock will start when I ask the first question.
Okay.
You ready?
Ready.
First category is Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon. Adventure Time.
Cartoon Network.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Nickelodeon.
The Powerpuff Girls.
Cartoon Network.
Codename Kids Next Door.
Cartoon Network.
Dexter's Laboratory.
Cartoon Network.
Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide.
Nickelodeon.
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Ooh, Cartoon Network.
The Fairly Odd Parents.
Nickelodeon.
Samurai Jack.
Cartoon Network.
The Adventures of Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius.
Nickelodeon.
British band or not? Franz Ferdinand.
British.
British. No, I'm sorry. Beatles.
British.
The Killers.
British.
Nope.
Not British, not okay.
Imagine Dragons.
Not British.
Arctic Monkeys.
Not British.
No, they are British. Black Keys.
British.
No, Rolling Stones.
British.
Queen.
Not British.
They are British.
British.
Black Eyed Peas.
Not British.
Coldplay.
British.
And you are 1 point away from getting 15. This was literally the closest game we have ever had on WinStuff. That's so depressing.
It's okay.
It is called WinStuff, so you still get the prize.
Oh,
Best part about this show.
So you will get a $5 gift card, or like 5 Smitty's bucks
Oh,
that you can
sweet.
redeem whenever you like to.
Awesome.
So I don't know if you prefer ice cream more than donuts. You could maybe switch with some
Maybe
of the
we'll
other
go
people.
together.
But let's invite your colleagues from ELN to come back on the show.
Come on, guys.
So that they can tell us about what you guys want to tell us about ELN. So how long have you been a part of ELN?
I'm a freshman, so since August, September.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, what about you guys?
Well, I'm a freshman too, so August, September.
Okay.
I'm a senior, so.
Have you been part of it since like August of your freshman year?
No, I was late at Elon. I actually didn't start till my junior year.
Okay,
so.
cool.
So what made you guys want to get involved?
I'm a broadcast journalism major, so I just kind of seemed like I was supposed to.
Yeah.
But it's really fun and love everybody, so that's
I
what
was
I'm
a
doing.
broadcast journalism major too, and my advisor when I was a junior and said, "Oh, you haven't done ELN yet. Why are you here?"
So, gotcha.
Awesome.
So what's your favorite part about being on the show, being a part of the organization?
Everyone's awesome in it. Everyone's just really great.
Everybody in the organization is really passionate about what they do, and so it's really neat to be surrounded by people that are so into reporting the news, and you feed off of that energy as well. So.
Yeah, and we also just have like a really close friendship with the organization. Like everyone's super close, so that's a nice part too.
So
Awesome.
what do you think the biggest challenge is working on ELN?
Stress.
I'm
It's
asking
stressful.
a lot of questions.
It's stressful. We don't get grades. We don't get paid. We're really doing this for our own personal enrichment. So it's hard when you're, editing a story at 3 in the morning and you're like, well, I'm not really getting any return from this, but you want to because, like they said, we're a team organization, and whatever you do goes to the team goal as a whole. So
It's very fulfilling.
Yeah.
Gotcha, and it looks great on our resume.
Yeah. So you're all thinking about going into journalism once you're out of school? Okay.
No.
Well, what do you want to do, Audrey?
I have no idea.
No idea.
Well, you're a freshman.
You've got
That's your prerogative.
time.
Absolutely.
3 years.
I actually I had lunch with someone today who said that they changed their major at the second semester of their junior year, so don't worry about it.
Well, I'm good.
College is the time to make decisions. But thank you guys so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having
You were
us.
all fantastic. And that's it for this week. Join us next week on WinStuff.